Hello, Oracles. Oracle Tim here from Oracle Investments. Well, Tesla is the leader in EVs in the world, and China knows it, and we're going to discuss why today. So Elon Musk has stated that he believes that the Model Y will be the best-selling vehicle in the world in 2023. What does that mean for numbers? Well, currently the Toyota Corolla is the leader. They sold 1.13 million vehicles last year and 1.4 million vehicles in 2019. So that means that Elon is shooting for a goal of 1.5 million Model Y sold in 2023. And this is obviously why we have both Berlin and Austin starting up with just Model Y to begin their ramp. And with the expansion in Shanghai, I'm guessing that that is going to be a heavy Model Y expansion to be able to get the production out that they need to reach the 1.5 million Model Ys sold in 2023. And Teslarati reported that Shanghai is looking to hit production rates of about 500,000 vehicles by the end of this year. And obviously that ramp will continue into next year, especially with the expansion that's going on. So with that, that's probably about 200,000 or so Model Ys in that 500,000. So if you break down the math for them to get down to 1.5 million Model Ys sold in 2023, you're looking at different factory outputs of nearly 500,000, 500,000 Model Ys out of each factory between Shanghai, Austin, and Berlin. So if you do all of those, that's what they're shooting for. I mean, Austin is slated to have their phase one set to do 500,000 Model Ys. I'm assuming Berlin will be the same, and I know Shanghai is ramping up to that. And the big secret message that comes out of this are two new street high price targets from China, out of China Securities and Mirae Securities. And both of them are pushing $1,500 as a price target. And why this is significant is because China is obviously the largest market in the world. And Tesla's had a lot of turmoil over the past year. You know, are they going to make it over there? What's going on? And when you have two analysts from China giving street high price targets, you know, that is just them saying Tesla's doing fine over here in China. They're doing really well here in China. We see them doing really well globally because of how well they're doing in China. So that tells me that there are no issues with Tesla. Tesla is the leader in the world because they lead clearly in the largest market in the world. So by far, Tesla's the leader, and China is seeing it, and China is acknowledging it. And while we didn't get a lot of breakdowns from their estimates as to why they came up with those price targets, like we do with a lot of the analysts here, all I know is that if they are comfortable with these price targets, they must know something. There must be something going on over there that they know that is going on, and that's why they're comfortable putting these price targets on it. And I'm going to have faith in it and say, you know what? They're not just joking around. They're doing this for real. And this just reiterates my statement from before about, you know, when all the price targets just keep going up and keep going up and keep going up, and everybody kind of keeps on reevaluating and raising their price targets, that just tells me that we are all going in the right direction. People are still underestimating Tesla, and I think we're going to continue to exceed all of the goals that have been expected. And this brings me back to when Grace Tao, the vice president of Tesla China, mentioned that we should see, and hopefully we'll see, the $25,000 vehicle in the near future. So think what you might about China, I don't know. I can speculate all I want about who knows information over there, but part of me is wondering if maybe information like this has leaked and they know that this $25,000 vehicle is coming sooner than we think. And that is why they put these price targets so much higher than everybody else. Because realistically, a $25,000 Tesla is a game changer. Very much so like the Model 3 was. You know, Model 3 came out and it made Tesla more accessible to everyone. And, we're still not there yet. Model 3s and Model Ys are still relatively expensive vehicles. But you start putting a $25,000 price tag on a Tesla, and then you tack on the EV credits that you could potentially get from the infrastructure plan that's coming out, you're now looking at an extremely affordable vehicle that is going to put the nail in the coffin for ICE vehicles. So I'm really wondering if that is going to seriously be on this roadmap that Elon's going to mention at the Q4 earnings call, because that will make the stock price really move. Let me know your thoughts on that, because I know that China really wants to produce the entire $25,000 vehicle all in-house, all in China. They want to design it, they want to produce it. So if it does come over to the United States or anywhere else in the world, it's most likely going to be shipped out of China. Totally fine, not a big deal. They do a lot of that with the Model Y and Model 3 anyway. So having that coming out of China to come over here to the US, I think is fine. Whether they're actually going to produce it here in the US or not in the future, probably not until maybe a third factory in the US. But either way, that's a huge game changer. There's a lot of rumors going on about what's going on in China with maybe a second factory, potentially could be the $25,000 vehicle factory. But pay attention to China. There's a lot of stuff going on over there, and I think these two price targets really kind of give us that little FYI, something is definitely going on over here. Now, on a side note with this, I personally think that they should name it the Model 2. My reason being, in Elon's S3XY model run, 2 would make it too sexy for the model group. Now, I have also had in the comments somebody say that it should be perhaps the Model B or the Model 1, and then we will have the B1TCH models, and we can have sexy, and you guys can spell out the rest. So that's just my thoughts, just for fun. And let me know down in the comments what you think they should be naming this $25,000 vehicle. So it's got to be something Elon-esque, something that Elon would just be like, you know what, I don't give a flying F what any of you think. I'm going to do what I want because that's who Elon is. So let me know what you guys think he's going to be naming this $25,000 vehicle. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about these price targets coming out of China. Let me know how accurate you think they are, if you think they're too high or too low. Let me know in the comments as well about Model Y and hitting that 1.5 million mark, and if you think they are actually going to be able to do it. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe if you have not done so. Like this video and sign yourself up for notifications. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and we will see you later.